Hey guys, Ellie Showstack here. Hope you are doing well. Hope you are feeling awesome. Hope the holiday season is kicking in with fun and excitement and just an all around feeling of joy. And I work with singles and those who are divorced and people who have been trying to find a healthy relationship for many years. And when you get to the holiday season, in your brain, it conjures up different feelings. It conjures up different emotions, different feelings that people go through when it comes to the holidays. First, sometimes people, when they think of the holiday season, they feel safe. They feel warm. They feel taken care of. They feel like they're coming home. They feel like they're a part of something, right? And that's nice. And it definitely feels good to feel safe and to feel loved and cared for. And then there are some people who, when they think of the holiday season, think safe, think warm, think happy, but it gets fuzzy a little bit. And the reason why it gets fuzzy is because sometimes not only do you feel safe, but around certain people who you come home to or spend time with on the holidays, you begin to question your sanity. Okay. And what I mean by that is that you encounter people, and these could be family members, these could be friends of the family, this could be close family members, this could be distant family members who have in their minds that the world needs to operate in certain ways, right? This is how the world should function. These are how the holidays are supposed to be spent. And if you are single or divorced and you come home for the holidays, you sometimes encounter this feeling of less than, this feeling of, well, I don't really have what these other people have, or I'm being judged for not having a relationship that's healthy. And when I say healthy, it just means that you're with another human being. Um, and you feel, well, perhaps if only this family member would act this way, then my holiday season would just be grand. It would just be awesome. And for those of you who are divorced with children and you encounter the holiday season, then whoa boy, you really fall into almost a tug of war with who am I going to spend the holidays with? Who are my kids going to spend the holidays with? And there's a lot of back and forth, especially when the children are smaller. And even when the children get older and they're able to make their own decisions, there's a part of you that feels, well, they have to spend time with me because they spent time with her or they spent time with him last time. And there are a lot of judgments that come into a person's mind, especially around the holiday season. So what I wanted to talk to anyone who is watching, particularly those people who are single and 4 years, or they're single in general, or they have come out of a very bad breakup, or they've gone to different advisors, especially in their families, that tell them that this is what they need to do in order to be a part of the family, so on and so forth. I'm here to tell you that there are no have tos. This is a very radical idea, and this might be very jarring to your brain because you have grown up, most likely, in any type of environment where there are certain have tos to some extent. The family always gets together on Christmas. The family always gets together on Hanukkah. The family always spends Easter together. The family always, whatever the holiday is, whatever the religion is, whatever the background is, whether you're agnostic, whether you're an atheist, whether you're very religious, it doesn't really matter. The holidays provide a time for families to get together. Now, inevitably, there is always, I don't want to say always, there's usually one or two family members that have instilled into the other family members that this is a have to. You have to come home for the holidays. You have to spend time with us for this meal. You have to be doing this. Now, if you're single and you are trying to be healthy and find someone who is healthy to spend your life with, have-tos can really screw up your brain. And they really erode your confidence, okay? Because think about it. When you have in your mind, I have to do something, that is putting a pressure on you where it's almost taken the choice away from you. What you don't realize is that you actually choose every single thing that you do or say in life. Now, sometimes you've been doing things so many times habitually that you have no consciousness when it comes to this choice. It's just a given for you, right? Like brushing your teeth. You probably don't choose to brush your teeth every morning. It just is, right? It's just a habit. But you made a conscious decision at whatever point, and now your mind is so used to it that it's not choosing it. You might even say, I have to brush my teeth. I have to. Well, the truth is you don't. You don't have to do anything. But you want to. Wanting to do something is very different than have to do something. Okay? Now, there will be people in your life that will convince you and tell you that what I am saying is wrong. And that's okay, but it's right. And the reason why it's right is because you are incredible. I want you to hear that. You are an amazing, incredible human being that has gotten to this point in time to be able to watch this and choose to continue to watch this. Do you understand what I'm saying? And we are constantly, whether we're conscious of them or not conscious of them, making choices that either bring three things to our lives: increased happiness, increased suffering, or status quo, right? So let's give you an example of a holiday have to and how that can screw you up and screw up your dating life. Are you ready? Okay. You have to come home for the holidays. Really? I find that, I'm not talking about me, but let's just say that there's somebody in your life that you know that when you go home for the dinner or when you go home for that weekend, there is inevitably someone in the family who makes comments to you about your love life or about your personal life or judges you, and you can't stand this individual, okay? For whatever reason it is. So society and your family and your brain for many years will say, I have to go to this. When you don't. That is correct, you don't. You don't have to do anything. That's very empowering. That's very empowering. And unfortunately, for many singles, the have-tos are very, very strong. I just watched Star Wars last Friday, right? The force is very, very strong. The have-tos are very, very strong in a single's mind. I have to do this in order to get that. I have to be in a healthy relationship in order for me to be accepted by my family. I have to go to this holiday function in order for me to be a part of this family. Well, you don't. You don't have to at all. You can choose to do whatever you want to do. And that will do two things for you. Now, first, it might piss off some people. There's no question. And you might get some flack. How could you? It's not right. Blah, 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 all this stuff, okay? There's no question you're going to get that. Fine. But it's going to do two very positive things for you. Number one, it'll show you and demonstrate to your brain that you can do what you want to do when you want to do it. That's very empowering. Secondly, when you are looking for someone healthy to spend your life with, you will be able to tell very clearly if this person is living in the have-to mode or the want-to mode. You don't want to be with someone who feels they have to spend time with you. You want to be with someone who wants to spend time with you, like you want to spend time with them. And when you take control of your mind and you choose to do what you want to do when you want to do it, even though it might piss off some people, it might, who cares? Really, who cares? I'm not telling you to go out and curse anybody out and, you know, give them the finger and tell them you hate them and this. No. You're choosing to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And believe me, in everybody's hearts, deep, deep down, they will think that you freaking rock and that you're awesome. And they wish they could be like you. Because most people live in the world of have-tos. And that's why they suffer the majority of times. So going ahead and taking the step back before you engage with your family and loved ones and friends over the holiday season, you can still go to these functions. You can do whatever you want to do. But just knowing in the back of your mind, just knowing in the back of your head that I don't have to be here if I don't want to, gives you power. Now, if you act on that, even better, because it's showing that you are standing up for the most important person, which is yourself. Now your mind is going to fight this tooth and nail. I don't understand. It's going to hurt him. It's going to hurt her. It's going to hurt him. It's going to hurt her. It's not right. It's not. The mind will just go on. Okay? The mind wants to protect you. It thinks it's protecting you from pain, from future pain. But as I tell all of my clients in the Find the Right One coaching program, what got you here is not going to get you there. If you want to get into a healthy, loving relationship that's exciting, and you're with someone who accepts you for all that you are, you need to accept yourself and love yourself for all that you are. And that is most likely different than what you've been doing up until now. So if you have any questions or comments on this concept, go ahead and message me. And I want to offer to you the following. I have a coaching program that is helping singles get into and maintain healthy relationships. I just was messaging with a client this morning who told me that prior to taking this program, when it came to deciding whether or not she should stay in a relationship, her decisiveness has become so much quicker and so much healthier. When in the past, I don't know, maybe I should give it time. I'm going to be heartbroken. It's not right. I don't care. Maybe he cares. Maybe she, right? What this program will do is 3 vital things in order to keep you and in a wonderful, healthy, loving relationship. 3 things. Number 1, it's going to help you learn why you were attracted to the people that you were attracted to and why they didn't work out. And it's also going to give you a new and healthy and updated way of viewing love. Number 2, it's going to give you templates that you can question whether or not you are in something healthy or you should move on, which is a common question. Should I stay or should I go? The majority of these times you are fighting with your own thoughts about the whole situation, not even the other person. I don't know, right? Number 3, once you gain a new and incredibly healthy way of viewing love, you then go ahead and you get a customizable action plan, which is very good for singles because, as we said before, if you're single for years, and I was 11 years, right? You go into the dating world, it just sucks. Oh God, again. Do you know what word I hear over and over and over again with the hundreds of singles I talk to? It's exhausting. This is exhausting. This is exhausting. That's the word that they use. It's exhausting. Okay? Now think about that. You usually don't describe that about something that you enjoy and that you love to do. Oh, it's exhausting. It's just exhausting. So having an action plan along with the exact strategies that you need to get into and keep that healthy relationship is what's going to push you in a healthy way to get into and keep that loving relationship. And I know that this works because it worked for me and it's working for every one of my clients. Those who are in healthy, loving relationships and those who are dating with a new way of being, with a newfound sense of confidence and purpose and meaning. So if you want to learn and see if the Find the Right One coaching program is a good fit for you, go ahead and schedule your free strategy session with me. There are people that are not appropriate for the program, and I've turned them away. I don't want to waste their money. It's not good for me. It's not good for them. I only want people who I know are going to kick it and rock and be successful. So have an awesome day and enjoy the holiday season.